Um, yeah, probably. I think it was a really specific one because it's, of course, not pushing all of the time. But I think if I see my time gaps from start to finish, I think it's pretty good to say that it was one of my best ones. Of course, it was really tough with the parcours, the heat, the altitude. But I think with these circumstances, I think we can say it was probably one of my best ones. Yeah, together with the one of Dauphiné this year, but it was completely different. But I think on a championship, it was probably the best one. Yeah.
All right, thank you. The gentleman next to him in black.
Remco, imagine you will be Pogacar and Pogacar will be you. How would you feel? So you also otherwise that Pogacar passed through the time trial. How should you feel afterwards?
I mean, I had this situation already this year, so it's pretty painful. But I think you have to put yourself over it pretty quickly because in the end, I mean, not every day is the same, let's say, in terms of feeling of legs, but in the end, it's a championship, so everybody is just fighting against himself and against the clock. So, I mean, next week can be completely different, let's say. So, I think he will not think too much about it. And yeah, it's actually a difficult question. So, luckily, I don't have to think about it at this moment.
Thank you so much. Let's continue on this side before we move to the other side. Let's have the gentleman who's pending.
Hello, Remco. My name is David from Copenhagen, Denmark. Congratulations with this amazing performance. I would like to know what you think about the overall experience of riding here in Rwanda. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, so far so good, I must say. I had 2 training rides here on Friday and yesterday. And I think, in the open traffic, it's a little bit hectic, but I think it's like this in every big city. But once you're out of the center of the city, it's actually quite nice. It's the roads are in a really good state, and once you go a bit in the hills, you can do some proper work. So I think I've enjoyed both of the trainings and the race today as well. So I hope I will have the same feeling till next week. But yeah, I mean, it's for sure something that you need to adapt to in the first few days. But I came here with like an open mindset and ready for every situation. So I think, so far it's been going pretty well training-wise and race-wise. So let's hope it continues like this for the next week.
All right, let's take a last question, yes, on that side here.
Hi Remco, congrats. Apparently you rode a very big chain ring today. Can you tell us how much thought went into choosing the right gearing for today?
Quite a lot. In the end, there are 4 options. You go for a 60 chain ring with a 46 small ring. You go for a 60 single, 62 single, or 64 single. And then you have the cassette as well in the back. So, I mean, we made a simulation, of course, and then 64 or 62 single came out as fastest option. But I must say that today the cobbles felt pretty rough with the 62 in the end. So I think at that point I could have used a smaller chainring. But in the end, I mean, the first 400 meters of the climb were really steep with the cobbles. After that, it was quite okay. But yeah, I think once we saw the results in the simulation and we saw that 64 or 62 was going to be the best one, I went for the 62 because I didn't want to blow up my legs with the 64, which is a gear that I only use for really flat TTs, and I will probably use it in the Europeans as it's more flat. But let's say 2-3 days of meetings and thoughts about it, and then it was decided. And after yesterday in the recon, it was pretty clear that it was going to be the good choice. So that's how we decided it.
Right, let's move on that side. Gentlemen, yes, in yellow, I think.
Jason Saginia from Radio France International, so it's Nairobi. First of all, congrats on your win today. I want to understand what makes this Kigali course different from the Europe one, and secondly, what do you think this tournament means for African cyclists globally?
Yeah, I think it's a very important one to show African cycling to the world, of course. And I think besides that, yeah, everybody knows that we're racing between 1,400 and next Sunday close to 1,800 meters of altitude. So I think this compared with this in combination with the heat, with different type of air than in Europe, it makes a big difference for us. And yeah, I think some guys adapt more quick than others to it, and you have to prepare for it, of course. But I think, yeah, everybody knows already for a few years now that this year was going to be here in Kigali, so then you know already a bit how to prepare for it. But I think, yeah, it's definitely different. But yeah, it's the same for everybody. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Maybe you can take the last one.
Hello, Remco. I know it's pretty early to speak about that now, but how are you looking forward to next Sunday? And does your performance today tell you anything about your chances for next week?
I mean, probably a little bit, because next week Sunday is also going to be up and down all the time, and today, I mean, you also have to climb on your own, so it's a little bit different, but it can say something. So I mean, I said it before to the Belgian press that I was feeling really good before coming to here, and that I maybe have my best shape of the season at this moment. And I think, yeah, after today, it's something that you cannot hide from, probably. But it's completely different. It's going to be 6.5 hours of racing, a different type of parcours. It's a bit of a classic. I think we can compare it a bit with Amstel Gold Race, probably, if you really have to compare it with a race. So this race was not bad for me this season. I didn't win it, of course, but I think it's still going to be much harder for sure. But yeah, I mean, now I have 1 week to prepare for the road race, to stay calm, have some good recovery, and make sure I still can have some good trainings to be completely ready for next week. But yeah, I think it's a first good step for next week.
Thank you so much, Remco.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. Okay, can take the last question.
Remco, asking alsjeblieft. NRC, the Netherlands. What sensation did you have when you passed today on that last climb?
Pain. I mean, it was the last 3-4 minutes of the race, and I mean, it was not my goal of the day to go catch him. I mean, I just wanted to go as fast as possible, and once I saw him getting bigger on Côte de Péage, I really wanted to go to him as fast as possible. And on the start of the cobble climb, I was really close, and maybe I just went a little bit over the limit to go catch him there, because then I felt like I was slowing down on the flat part of the cobbles. But like I said, I mean, this was not my goal of the race. I just wanted to win, and catching him or not didn't really matter. So I think it's not something that we have to make bigger than it is, because like I said before, I've also been passed in the TT this year, so it's something that happens or it doesn't happen. But like I said, yeah, once you have a rider in sight, you just want to go as fast as possible towards him. Because it gives some extra motivation to go through the pain wall, let's say. But yeah, I mean, it was not something that I was in my head with, so I would suggest to not make it bigger than it is, please.
You had too much pain to feel satisfaction.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I still had to push, because you never know if I completely blow up and I still lose the time trial. At that point, it would be a big shame, but in the end, I just wanted to go as fast as possible. And like I said, I just went a bit hard too early, because the steepest part was still coming of the climb. So, and with my big chainring, it was really tough to push it. But yeah, like I said, the gap was made with all the others. So no regrets of today, and the jersey and the medal were most important.
Thank you so much, Remco. Thank you for being with us. Looking forward to seeing you this week. All right.
Sunday.
Thank you all.